I'm doing this GoFundMe account in dedication of Sergeant Craig Thomas Hutchinson. He was killed on July 25th, 2016. When he came home from work, there were prowls in the backyard. In pursuit, he was killed. They ruled his death a suicide, which is beyond me. How can someone commit suicide when he was shot through the left hand to the left frontal eye lobe? Now, they ruled the death a suicide, saying that he committed suicide because he had cars repoed, a house going to be foreclosed on, which I really felt was ludicrous due to the fact that he was set to retire in just 30 days. So, me being the courageous type of guy that I am, I drove to Round Rock to see what I could see and talk to who I could talk to. So I met this guy named Sean Johnson, Internal Affairs of Round Rock Police Department, a great officer. I asked him if I can pray with him. He said yes. He lit up and he said that we're gonna get the bad guys that are responsible for his death. At that time, when I met him, his death was not ruled a suicide. So within the recent aftermath of the news reports that came out, they said he committed suicide, and I'm like, how can that be? So I prayed about it. God told me that he stumbled and fell upon his gun. He's 54 years old. He's not gonna jump a fence like a young officer would do. So basically, he went into the back creek area and he stumbled and fell upon some roots coming up from trees inside the creek bed. In the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, you're not gonna see some exposed roots if you got a flashlight on your gun and you're pointing this way or that way or whatever, trying to hold a gun and a light, this way. And how are you gonna shoot yourself through the left hand and hit yourself above the eye right here? The left frontal lobe. It just doesn't make any sense. So I know deep down in my heart that he did not commit suicide. I prayed about it. The Lord said he did not commit suicide. So I'm trying to raise $400K to help clear his name. I came up with an invention that's going to help law enforcement have immediate backup upon every crime scene, every stop, even when they get home. It's a system that's going to be ready to take care of business at the time of being deployed. This particular invention is going to help bring jobs to our country, America. It's going to help me get my invent help paperwork complete. I have to pay fees to duplicate and get my drone program developed. $400K is enough to get me at least started. I can pay my patents. I can get all my patents secure. I got my copyrights, my registrations already. So with this MK Hutch ADS-1 system, it keeps Craig Thomas Hutchinson in the game. He's an innocent cop, a great cop after 32 years of service. How dare they throw him under the bus? So I'm fighting like heaven to defeat hell. The gates of hell will not prevail. I believe that Sergeant Craig Thomas Hutchinson, blood is crying out for justice.